Bible College and Academy. I'm Adam Buckler. A few years ago I had the privilege for the first time to visit East Africa, specifically the country of Kenya, where we held a series of meetings in a little mud church and then some open-air crusades outside of Ugimbo in the region of Kisii. From those meetings we began a fellowship. Independent individuals, churches that have come together for the common goal of understanding and propagating the message of scriptural holiness. We presently have 52 fellowships spread throughout a handful of different countries throughout East Africa. We just returned from a trip there where Buckler Ministries was joined by Brother Keith Shaper from Evangelistic Faith Missions, who went to do exploratory work there. Brother Shaper and his family have answered the call to enter the mission field. They will be going to Guatemala just after January of 2015, but they feel like God is calling them to Kenya in the future. Much of this trip was intended to acclimate Brother Shaper with what we have done under the umbrella of Buckler Ministries Holiness Fellowship. We were able to visit a host of churches. Our schedule basically consisted of running from church to church and center to center. Many of our fellowships are in homes or under the shade tree, some in rented buildings. We would go into these various areas, greet the people, offer a small sermonette or exhortation, and then I would introduce Brother Shaper and his desire. He would also give them some background on himself and ask them to pray about God opening a door in the future. Anytime that we go, we try to take some type of gift, both to benefit the people and to share with them. So we took some sweets for the children, and we also took various literature to give to pastors and leaders there that helps them to minister in their own circles of ministry. In addition to the churches and centers, we were also privileged to visit an orphanage that works under the umbrella of Buckler Ministries Holiness Fellowship. We were able to meet their faculty and staff and the 57 children that were present on the day of our arrival. We also have a poultry project there in Kenya that supports this work, and we were able to visit that and see how it has been increasing over the last year or so. Every culture is unique, and Africa is certainly no exception. Since many of you will never have the privilege to visit that area of the world, I thought we'd share a little bit of what some of the services felt like. Here's a take of the local church singing in Kisii town. As you can see, it was a wonderful trip. I want to thank EFM and Brother Keith Shaper for going along with us. We're trusting that God has great things in store for the Holiness Fellowships that are springing up all across East Africa. On behalf of all of us here at Union Bible College and Academy, I'm President Adam Buckler.